IShowSpeed may have pushed streaming past the point of no return after a near-death stream in the Caribbean that has fans seriously worried. IShowSpeed keeps going anyways. From reckless stunts outside of a moving bus to collapsing on live stream, these reckless stunts turned into a terrifying warning for the future of streaming. This is Internet Chaos Report. Remember to like and subscribe because we are posting videos like this every single day. Now let's get into it.
Almost in my head.
Was he drunk or was he just exhausted?
Guys, I think we have officially hit the point of no return when it comes to streaming, or honestly, really just like social media content in general. I think the expectations of the average social media consumer have just become so grand that there's really no going back at this point. I feel like the entire internet has been Mr. Beastified, and obviously we've been seeing the effects of that for years, but instead of trickling down, it's trickled up to where even the biggest names on the planet either just have to be willing to plateau at best or fall off at worst, or, get with the trends and make their content bigger and better every single chance they get. And while I'm sure that's going to end up working for a lot of people, for people who are already pretty much pushing it to the edge, it gets dangerous real quick. IShowSpeed, aka Darren Watkins Jr., is one of the most popular streamers in the entire world right now. Honestly, I'd probably say that he is just the most popular streamer, maybe like ever, especially if you're looking at like worldwide recognition. When you look at what he's been doing recently, there's really no debates. The guy's doing what's essentially like a world tour IRL stream right now. He was in a Super Bowl commercial. Dude was diving off the top.
I didn't know he was in a Super Bowl commercial. That's crazy.
Top rope on a Logan Paul's sternum in the WWE last week. The dude's resume is nuts, which is what makes what we're talking about today just that much more confusing. For reasons that I'm sure we're never gonna know, recently during his streams throughout the Caribbean, IShowSpeed has been essentially near-death experience maxing, and I'm actually starting to get kind of concerned for the guy. There have been multiple occasions where he's either like going out of his way to put himself in a situation where he could very easily die, or he's not taking situations that he could very easily die in very seriously. And I think it's something that should probably be addressed. We've been talking for what feels like over a year at this point about how streaming has gotten to a stage where like it's kind of gotten Mr. Beastified. If every stream that you're doing is not somehow bigger or better than the last one, you kind of just like fall out of relevancy. And I think unfortunately we are seeing that mindset in full effect even with the world's biggest streamer. But before we get too deep into all that, we're going to take a look at these clips just so we're all on the same page, and you'll probably be able to see what I mean a bit more. Please subscribe. Okay, so we're going to be looking at this clip first because the one we're looking at after this, I feel like just more people have already seen it, but I really haven't seen a whole lot of people talk about this, and it's like a 3 or 4 minute long segment during his stream in the Barbados, where for some reason he is hanging like half of his body outside of a moving bus. Yeah.
Who fast?
Does he have that phone on his wrist so that he can look at the chat or something? I wonder if that's what he's doing.
Night Surfers Cafe. Ask Taylor if he sees the feed. You should have threw it. Oh, almost in my head.
Okay, so I don't know about you guys, but personally, unfortunately, I've seen multiple videos of people dying doing this like exact thing. It's usually on a bus or
Dude, honestly, this isn't even that extreme. He was acting like this is super extreme. This is like nothing. Dude, I used to get hammered and crawl on top of like the vehicle that I was in, on top of the hood while we were going like 80 down the interstate. This is nothing. One time I did that on mushrooms, dude. This is fucking like nothing. What the fuck? And this guy's fucking freaking out about it. That he hung outside of a bus. This guy's a pussy.
a train, and I just cannot for the life of me understand why Speed is doing this. And I really can't understand like why one of his bodyguards doesn't just like pull him in. Like I said, there's like 3 or 4 minutes of this, and there are a couple of moments where this guy could have like genuinely died. Like, no joke.
No, Speed. But you said something outrageous in Barbados. What we say is, Comblé.
Comblé. I know, bro. I'm about to hit my head.
I think you should get in.
I almost hit my head.
Ooh, I would have hit my head.
Ooh, I would have hit my head.
Hereditary, bro, was this girl. She got like a peanut allergy. Then she put her head out the window. She put her head out the window and said,
It is genuinely unfathomable to me that this guy is like actively acknowledging how dangerous what he's doing is, yet for some reason he just refuses to stop. Like obviously at speed the camera is gonna sort of play tricks on you, but there's been a few moments where it looks like he was really fucking close to getting hit. Like especially when he just made like the Hereditary reference, acting like he hit his head on that pole. It's like, dude, not only are your eyes closed, you're looking up right now. It only takes a few seconds in a moving vehicle to come up on something that you did not see when you closed your eyes. Like this is unbelievably fucking stupid.
and that was it for her.
And that was it for. I don't know why that was so funny.
That's true shit. Be careful. So I am a professional streamer. I am a professional stunter. I know what to do and I know what not to. But I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all concern though. I train for this every single day of my life for this.
Motherfucker, dude.
My brother in Christ, despite what that one guy on Instagram would probably try and tell you, that like schwole animal guy, do you guys know who I'm talking about? Anyways, despite what he'd probably try and tell you, you can't really train for hitting your head on a concrete pillar while sticking your head outside of a bus going 40 miles an hour. I know that you might think you're training for running and that Oakley commercial might have prepared you for that. I'll be the bearer of bad news. I can take that title. It's not gonna help you, dude. Thankfully, however, he doesn't really do it for that much longer. About a minute after this, he gets back inside the bus. But I mean, this is just the definition of high risk, zero reward. Well, actually, I guess unfortunately there is a reward, and it's shit like what we're doing right now. Obviously, clips like this are gonna get people talking about him. Negativity and shocking stuff is always gonna sell better than positivity, but honestly, and like I don't really know why I feel this way. Not sure I can put it into words, but
Because he's a pussy.
I feel like I've just seen enough, like from streamers in general, to where I just don't feel like he was actually trying to clip farm by doing this. Maybe he was thinking about it, but this just seemed like something that he just kind of wanted to do, and maybe didn't think through it very well. I feel like I just don't really see that many clips from Speed anymore that seem kind of manufactured. I feel like all of his clips that go viral these days are just clips of the crazy shit he does on stream, like this. Maybe that's his angle though, I don't really know.
That's not even crazy, dude. What the fuck? I'm so confused with how he's like freaking out about this. Like, that was nothing.
Either way, whether this was a clip farm thing or not, it's still pretty
Like, obviously, it's not the safest thing to do, but not a crazy thing to do. I would never describe that as being crazy, dude.
concerning to see, because if he starts to think that this kind of thing is what his audience wants to see, that is a very slippery slope. Really though, I think this might be something different. I think this might be sort of an ego thing. Obviously, a lot of Speed's brand is built off his like freaky athleticism, and I think he's really protective of that image, which leads us into this second clip where he basically collapses on stream and refuses to take it seriously. Yes, I mean, the guy fully faints on live stream, probably due to just like dehydration.
One of my guys at work today fucking passed out while we were working. That was weird, dude. He like kind of hurt his ankle, and then I was talking to him. I was like, "Oh, dude, just chill out for a second." And then I walked around the corner and came back, and he's just laying on the ground like that. Like walked up, I was like, "Dude, you all right?" And he just passed out. He started working again after he woke up, but I gave him some water. I was like, "All right, you good?" And he's like, "Yeah, I'm good." And then we kept working. So this isn't that crazy either. This guy's just a pussy, to be honest. The guy who fucking is narrating right now, giant pussy. Probably has never done anything cool in his life.
and exhaustion. If you don't know the context of these streams, I'm pretty sure that he was trying to set the world record of like most countries streamed in 24 hours. So I mean, again, just insane content. And he faints on stream, likely due to just the accumulation of going nonstop for multiple days. Now it'd be one thing if they were like, oh shit, okay, we didn't really realize it was that bad, and they cut the stream here, but they didn't. They throw up like a we'll be back screen for a few minutes, and then this happens.
Chat, we good? My fault. Chat. I'm good. I don't want to get y'all worried. I just got a little weak. My body is just being weird right now. And I'm sorry for collapsing like that on stream. I'm perfectly fine. I don't want to worry y'all. I got to close out the stream, chat. I love y'all so much. Chat, I love y'all. I don't want to worry y'all. We good, baby. Let's keep going, chat. Don't worry about nothing. Come on, bro. Let's go, bro. Let's get right, chat. Let's go.
Sure you're good.
Yeah, I'm good.
What's your wife? Just give him space. Everybody give him space, please.
Just relax.
You need space. That's what you need.
We good.
You know, crowded and too much.
We good.
Yeah, so I mean, this right here is why I think this is more of an ego thing than like scripted content or clip farming. The guy faints on stream, they have to cut the stream for multiple minutes. The stream returns, he apologizes profusely, and he proceeds to do like 100 push-ups. And I mean, this shit is just reckless. And like to an extent, I get it. Like I was talking about, a lot of this guy's image is built off being like a freak athlete and pretty much always being on. If you've never sat down and watched part of this guy's stream before, I would really recommend you do so, because if you've never even watched just like 10 minutes of one of his streams, I think you'd be missing out on a lot of context to sort of understand the point I'm trying to make. Like genuinely, they are insane. This guy is a worldwide celebrity at this point. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if for the last 2 years he hasn't been able to leave his house without a swarm of like 100 people surrounding him. His streams are just like on a next level compared to most people, and it's got to take a toll on you, and I think he just doesn't want that to be known. Fainting from exhaustion on live stream and then busting out 100 push-ups 3 minutes later, I mean, you're just playing with fire. And unfortunately, it didn't stop there. This happened like 10 or 15 minutes later.
Man, we did it.
You don't run. Yo, hey, formation. Hey.
Yeah, dude, he's just a little tired. He fine, dude.
Come on, formation. Yo. Hey, Leo, formation. Come on.
I wonder how many hours he was up. Because if this is only one day, dude, IShowSpeed's a pussy. I've gotten like 3 without sleeping. I mean, that was with drugs, but... Anyways. I don't know, dude. This seems not that bad, to be honest.
As much as I'm gonna be honest, bro, my body kind of shutting down, but I gotta make it 5 countries, bro.
So yeah, I mean, this is the kind of shit I'm talking about. The guy completely fainted like 15 minutes before this. Seems like he barely made it back to the van this time, and he's still talking about how he needs to keep going, even though he is literally admitting that his body is shutting down. And I just truly cannot understand why Speed, nor anybody on his team, it seems, is taking this seriously. If anybody is fainting from exhaustion, that should be a pretty big red flag that you're pushing yourself too far. When you're a guy like Speed, you've really got to take that sort of shit seriously. Again, this guy is a freak athlete and he's 21 years old. When you are at the pinnacle of your health and youth and you're still pushing yourself to the edge, you've got to chill out. I really hope that what happened on these streams is a bit of a wake-up call for Speed and the people behind the scenes funding him. You cannot push yourself like this forever. When your body is shutting down, just
Nah, but when you're 21, dude, I think you should. I mean, maybe not that hard, but like, push yourself pretty hard. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you're young, dude, you can recover from a lot of shit. So
trying to walk. You've got to listen to that shit. I'm sure this guy feels invincible just because of the position he's in, but his body is screaming, I'm not. You can't ignore that shit. Well, guys, what are your thoughts? Like I said,
all right. Well, my thoughts is that this guy right here is kind of a fucking pussy. Fucking, he's like a whining mother, dude. It was like, what the fuck? He's acting so feminine. It's gay. It's really gay. I don't know. I think that whatever IShowSpeed is doing, fine. It's fine. You know? Like, he hung outside of a bus, dude. All right. Well, anyways, thank you for watching. Remember to like and subscribe because we are posting videos like this every single day. Peace.